Hey guys, so I'm in Marine Tackle on 16 Wilson Street at the moment. I'm going to take you through the range of rigs that they now stock from Ham and Cheese. Exclusive to the store only, or me directly. marinetackle.co.nz online. If you're around the country and can't make it to Wanganui, you'll still get all this gear. So if you come up and have a little range, we'll take you through the whole range. So you've got a straight line rig, snapper gurney rig, a pulley rig, up and over rig, and a 3-in-1 rig. Also, we have the surf casting kit, which is $70, comes with everything you need, a couple of pulley rigs and everything else you need to be able to make more pulley rigs or any of these rigs that are here. So yeah, let's look at our first rig. So one of the most popular rigs is the pulley rig. So the Ham and Cheese pulley rig, you get a backbone, big bait clip up to a swivel and a second swivel. The sliding swivel along the line is a part that goes to your rod or the leader, and then you put your trace on the swivel at the end, and your seam goes over the bait clip. Also in these comes with one trace with two hooks, so it's got a trace here with a keeper hook on it. So 4 and a 2 or a 5 and a 3 are generally the hooks that we use. These retail for $10.99. See how they set them up. Right guys, so opening up the pulley rig, you've got one trace. Okay, they come with snapper candies, some do, some don't, some got skirts, some float, some beads. Just have a look through them and see what one you want and make your choice. And also a backbone. So the backbone's got a big bait clip on it. It's got a sliding swivel, got some mono on here to help hold it with later, and then a swivel on the other end. So that's your sliding swivel there. This bit here will go to the rod, so that's why I've got that, so I can hold it. Okay, the sinker goes through that clip there, so we'll put the sinker on now. One I prepared earlier, so basically over the top of that clip, just flick it in and then it's on. That's how easy it is to set up. And this bit here, tie that swivel there, the sliding swivel, the one that can go up and down, to your rod or rod clip, so that bit there is going to be up and it's set like that. And then we get our trace, okay, like this, and that swivel here on the end, that quick clip there, just goes straight through the swivel like that, pull it on and you're on. Then from here, this hook, once you've baited your bait, goes down, hooks underneath that clip, and now we're set. So the whole point of this is for distance, so it's aerodynamic. Shoots across with the sinker first. When it hits the water, bang, comes off with the slack of the line when it hits the water, and then this is on the ground down here, and your trace is up in the water column, away from the sinker. Okay, so that's the whole thing here. Okay, so that's how that works. Pulley rig. Best thing about this too is if you get another trace, you just get a fish on that, take that whole thing off of the fish, drop it, have your next one pre-baited, put it straight on, flip it down, reset your sinker, and just cast it. Alright guys, and the last rig of the range is the up and over rig. So they come in the store, they're down here with the rest of them. These retail for $12.99, and what you get in it is a backbone that's longer than the pulley rig, and the trace which is over double the pulley rig. So the whole idea of this is to get the trace further away from the sinker. So you get two big bait clips on it, one's at the top, one's at the bottom. I'll show you how it works soon. You get the swivel on the backbone, and then you get a trace with, some of them have snapper candy, some have skirts, some have beads, depends. All these ones at the moment have snapper candy on them, that's why they're on a snapper candy stand. And we also have a 2 hook system, so a keeper hook, 5 and 3 or a 4 and 2 hook. So we'll open it up and show you how to set it up. Hey guys, so this is out of the packet. So this is your backbone. You can see there's 2 big bait clips there. So this one, the one that slides is where the sinker's going to go on. Okay, so the sinker's going to go on that one. So if I get a sinker, which is right here, that's going to go on the one that slides, like that. And this one here is going to be at the top. This other one goes to the top, so you can see that they're facing the opposite direction. One's facing up, one's facing down here. So then we pull it up to the sinker, and that's how it sits here. This is going to go on the top. Now, we also get a trace, and look how long that trace is. It's quite a lot longer than the normal pulley rig. So if I get Daryl over here, buddy, just to hold that clip at the very top, I'll show you guys how to set it up. So as you can see, the trace is really long, okay? The whole point of this is so the trace gets further away. But I want distance, so we need to cast it like a pulley rig. So that bit there's at the top of your fishing rod or your clip. This trace clips on at the swivel at the end, which is no different to the pulley rig. Okay, so we clip together. Now your bait comes up, over that clip at the top and comes all the way back down and clips underneath. So there. So oh, thank you. And that's what it looks like there, like that. Okay, so it goes out like a pulley rig, aerodynamic. It comes down on the angle, it's going to go bang, and there it is there, it's out. It traces away, so on the ground it looks like that with the angle of the rod. This will be further out in the water column away from that sinker. It's quite a big rig to try and get it all in one shot, but that's how the up and over rig works. So you're getting the same distance as the pulley rig, but the trace is further away from the sinker, leaving you, hopefully your bait looking more natural in the water column. These work really, really well on snapper. Yeah, caught plenty with them.